Hey Aries, how y'all doing? I'm so happy to be back with y'all. I really missed you. We're going to be doing your monthly readings here, your general monthly, because I'm going to be right back with you for any overviews. Let's talk about your meditation. So I cannot remember the character's name. I want to say the Flash, but I don't know if that's correct or not. But there's a character in the Justice League films where it's played by Ezra Miller, where it like goes from place to place really, really fast. Is that called the Flash? I don't know. Anyway, I saw you guys personified as the Flash. We're just gonna go with that. Moving very, very quickly, and then I see you in a field with nothing to do, nowhere to go, no time constraints, no limitations, no obligation, sitting upon your throne as the emperors that you are, and just truly allowing the future to take care of itself. It felt like being in a place of true delegation because the emperor understands that, he can only do what he can do, and the future ultimately is going to take care of itself like it always does. An Aries can, because every single sign has a shadow side, right? I mean, let's just tell it like it is. But an Aries, on the shadow side aspect of things, can have a propensity towards being controlling, feeling controlling, having a speaking of which, there's a zebra on the bottom, having a black and white perspective around things, a rigidity, right? That can be like an Aries shadow side. But it feels like that is completely lifted and that you guys are just in this place of being very present and finding empowerment through not coming from a place of obligation, not overdoing it, not underdoing it, just truly not relaxing on your laurels, no, but truly just being in the moment and appreciating all of the hard work that was done in the year and really take her to just rest and appreciate. Because at the end of a long, hard work day, an emperor personality is not going to be on his phone. He knows when to turn it off. He understands that the recharge time is just as important as the work time, right? Gorgeous, Aries. Okay, let's see what the animal energy is from Aries. It was really gorgeous. Ooh, well, that was a weird pop out. We're going to go with, sea serpent. Sea serpent. Do you see this, the snake biting its own tail heel? It's the, what is this serpent's called? I always forget from Norse mythology. Mithrandir, no, that's Gandalf's other name. I can never remember. Stormagongadondon. It's like a Norse name here, but this is the complete emotional healing. It's the cycle of completely finishing itself. And this is actually really beautiful because remember when I said that I saw you guys sitting there outside of time or obligation? This looks like a clock. We're talking about the end of the year. We're talking about just sitting down, being in the present moment, appreciating how far you've come in to recharge and refuel yourself for what is to be 20. And then we have the sea serpent biting, this is the world serpent biting its own tail here, a point of completion and emotional completion and healing. That's it. That is it, Aries. All right. Really gorgeous. I'm hearing the all-seeing eye. All-seeing eye. I feel like you might be seeing things in all directions really clearly coming up here. You're seeing the past clearly. They say hindsight's 20. Sometimes how people will look at the past and remember it either better or worse than it really was. You're seeing it actually as it was, which is really cool and honestly a rather difficult task, in my opinion. You're also seeing the future really clearly. And all of that, you're realizing that you're able to see in both directions clearly because you're in the present moment. Ooh, it's like Back to the Future or something. Okay, let's see what's going on for my Aries for the month of November. I'm hearing the song Who Says by John Mayer. Oh, look at the circle here with the Wheel of Fortune. And you have I'm also hearing the lyrics from, like I said, Who Says by John Mayer. Just listen to the lyrics. That's what I'm hearing. The lyrics to John Mayer. That's where it feels like you are. And it's like, who says, I can't get stoned, call up a... It's just listen to the lyrics. It's really good. I'm not going to go through the song. But you have the 8 of Wands here, which is an upward ascension, upward movement, communication, climbing the ladder. This is spiritual ascension, but also forward movement and a fast pace. You're also being repped here in your own reading because you, as a fire sign, are correlated to the wands, which rule the realm of fire and passion and artistry and desire and all of the beautiful things. You guys are steaming ahead here, and I absolutely love it. But you're steaming ahead because you're staying still for the moment. I love the blue here, connectedness. All right. I feel like you're in a position where you can really do anything you want. It feels empowered in a really special way, I just have to say. Part of this, I'm getting a strong feeling around the throat chakra because of, ooh, what's at the bottom? Two of Cups. Hi. There's this strong feeling around the throat chakra. I'm really drawn to this angelite and like all of this blue here. And the song, Who Says? And say what you need to say. And there's something here about a message or a truth or really using your words in such a beautiful way. And it also feels like you are very allergic to obligation right now, and people are going to be inspired by your example. King of Pentacles. Hello. King of Pentacles. This is opulence, luxury. I have to say, like, remember when I was saying in your meditation about, and I love that this came up as opposed to the King of Wands, who's technically of your suit. The King of Pentacles is exactly what I said about sitting down and being in the present moment to the point where like vines can grow over him because he's so still and steady. But it's that he's a manifestational magnet because he understands. His throne is a charging port. Whenever he sits in his throne, he's charging up his battery. And this is how I see you guys right now. This is money and material wealth and luxury and feeling like you're exactly where you're meant to be, that the castle is and always will be there. The future will take care of itself. I can't. And I feel like this pentacle here is like a steering wheel too. And you see how it's just like still? Man, enjoy this. Appreciate where you've been because what's ahead is truly amazing. I'm excited for y'all. Okay. Yeah, pentacle, the sea serpent. Gorgeous. See, another pentacle here. Really, you are taking your time, and it's going to manifest beautiful. You know, the thing is, too, about Aries, beautiful fire signs that you are, you can really have this thing in you to, like, get after things and make it happen, and you're finding and you're realizing and you're learning that in this time that you're just as able to receive everything that you've already put the work towards and put out the energetic, actions around. And now you're in a place of being able to receive it. I almost see an Aries collective that has been so busy going after it that they forgot to sit down and wait to receive it. And it's almost as if you're waiting for a letter back, but your address keeps changing. And so the letter has nowhere to go and you keep missing it. Interesting. Anyway, Knight of Pentacles, more pentacles here. See how this is the slowest moving knight in the whole deck? This is the only one where the horse is standing still, darling. Yeah, this is beautiful. I really feel like, interesting. There's an offer. Interesting. You know, the pentacles rule the realm of anything that is sturdy and stable in nature, right? Monetary goods and relationships that have legs. I feel like an offer is either coming towards you or you're going to be making an offer that you feel prepared to make after taking enough time on your, charging throne here. It's funny. Weird. See how this knight's mask is up, revealing his face? There's a reveal here. Either you're revealing yourself to someone or something like that. Like you're stepping forward to either apply for a job or make yourself known around something like, hey, it's me. I took the mask off. Here we go. Here's my bid. It's like you're making a bid or a bid is being made to you. I feel like this is for a job or for like someone that you've been admiring from afar or vice versa. Okay. I have shivers. All right. Yeah, hurry up and wait. Okay, let's get a clarifier for this Eight of Wands. Okay. So you got the Hangman in reverse, which I really love, to clarify the Eight of Wands. So the Hanged Man in the upright. Oh, all this Norse mythology coming in here. Because whenever I see this, I think of Odin hanging from the Tree of Enlightenment and then his raven right here. Hello. I mean, he had two ravens, but, this is one of them depicted. A lot of Norse mythology coming in here. You or someone that you're going to come into contact with may have a particular affinity or knowledge base around Norse mythology. Anyhow, so the Hanged Man in the upright is about taking an active pause, right? to look at something from a different perspective. You know how they say, like in yoga, when they do the headstands and the blood rushes to the head, you come out of it seeing things a lot. It's almost like reaching a place of enlightenment, just like Odin did, right? But this is a pause in the action. It's just a hiccup in time before moving on. The fact that it's in the reverse means the wait is over and the upward ascension is real and on, darlings. It's almost as if you put something out there, you take action around something, and then you're kind of like chilling and letting the future take care of itself, and then it appears. There's no impatience. Why do I feel the need to talk about that? There's like a lack of impatience. It's almost as if the ball hit. Okay, remember, this can always be read in the reverse, but it almost just feels like the ball has been in your court, and there's such a relief in the ball not being in your court anymore that waiting to see whatever happens, happens. It's fascinating. I feel like this is around work or love or something. Clarifier for the King of Pentacles. God. Knight of Cups. I can't. You know, in the traditional deck, the Knight of Cups horse has one hoof up. Just saying that. You know, take me to your river, I want to go. I'm hearing the song by Leon Bridges, River. Knight of Cups is an offer of love, also partnership around anything that activates your heart chakra. I'm repeating myself at this point, but remember when I said that there's like this tremendous relief in the ball no longer being on your court, in your court. If you've been thinking about taking action around someone or something, it's like you do it and then you feel so much better because you understand that you miss any of the shots that you don't take. So you're like, okay, cool. No matter what happens, at least I took a shot. Because there's nothing worse than wondering what if, okay? Believe it. Knight of Cups, love offer towards you or you towards someone else, darling. And then you're just chilling, letting it take care of itself, and then it's arriving here on the back end. This is very specific. I feel like this is going to lead to a change in your living situation, whether it means you're going to be cohabitating or you have to relocate for work, or again, you're getting with someone and you decide to join your lives together, but there's something here about dream home, dream life, dream geographic location. This is a baller reading right here, Aries. Okay. Clarifier for Knight of Pentacles. I feel like there's a partnership coming into fruition here. No pun, I mean, got the grapes here. But there's a partnership here that feels like a power couple in the making, or it's like you're teaming up with someone for a job or work that it was always meant to be yours. It's like it feels like you're exactly where you're meant to be, and it feels really good. You're gonna die, look at this. So to clarify the Knight of Pentacles, it's the Chariot, but on bunch, right? Considering energy here with these horses. You know what? I did a singles reading on how to read the tarot intuitively that was also a singles reading. I'm having flashbacks to that reading. You might want to watch it if you're a single Pringle, and I just feel like it has bearing on what we're talking about here. Anyhow, the Chariot is a fast, forward-moving energy that is balanced in nature and long-lasting. See how this is the slowest moving knight, and then this is like one of the fastest keys in the whole deck? It's exactly what I mean. I'm seeing this person, it doesn't matter if they accept an offer. It doesn't matter if I get this job. It doesn't matter because I took the shot. Therefore, I can sleep at night. You know what I mean? And then it comes back in the most positive way, but it's almost as if it came when you were sleeping. You know what I mean? Like you were taking a dozy nap because you were so deeply in the chill zone. And then you wake up and you have a message back, or you wake up and you have an interview, or you wake up and whatever. Because I'm really drawn to this nighttime landscape and also the moon. You know, Cancerian energy, Cancers are ruled by the moon. I'm filming this on Monday the 25th, but we have the new moon, the beaver moon, tomorrow on the 26th. Now, you know, any given moon cycle is 3 days in length. It's the day before, the day of, and the day after. I'm also really drawn to the stars. It feels like whatever's coming to you is quite fated. And all these horses going around here, because I heard the song Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones for that singles reading. And I feel like they're bringing me full circle, so to speak, back to that place. And this moon energy here, I think a good time to take your shot around whatever this is, or this person towards you, or opportunity towards you, whatever this is going to be around this new moon on the 26th. I love it. Or you plant the seed, right? around this new moon cycle, and then it comes back around and you're like, oh God. Not that you forgot that you took the shot. It's more like you suddenly just felt an inner peace and calm around it. Do you know what I mean? So that you're not like waiting for the phone to ring. You're not waiting on pins and needles. You're not waiting. It's really cool. It's really beautiful, actually, Aries. I'm excited for you. Also, I was going to say, I'm picking up Aquarius energy here too because of all the star action here. Because we Aquarians are the star key in the deck. And I just feel it. I feel it in the reading. The star is also about wish fulfillment, right? I just feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get an oracle for Aries. Oracle for Aries. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Really weird. Okay. Okay, I don't even know where to start with this. In the reading I did, they keep taking me back to this previous reading of mine. In the singles reading I did, How to Read True Intuitively singles reading. I did it like a couple months ago or something. There was a lot of talk about Sagittarius season because we got the Temperance key in that reading. And there was a lot about like this person coming towards you in Sagittarius season. And now we have the Balance Oracle here, and the card for Sagittarius is Temperance, which is balance. And I'm also drawn to these hummingbirds here. Hummingbirds are usherers of love energy, right? This goes back to when we show the universe that we are balancing well all of our given circumstance. I'm coming to you. Be patient. The card just like flipped out like, hey, don't forget about me. Slow your roll, girlfriend. I'm getting to you next. When you show the universe that you are balancing well all of the things in your given circumstances, then comes more to balance. And that's just the way of things, right? The hummingbirds announce love. When the hummingbird shows up for you, it means that you're in a vibration where you're drawing love towards you. That's just it. A job that you really love. Because trust and believe, I know plenty of people that love their job just as much as they could ever love another person, or a romantic love interest coming towards you. I'm also drawn to the pink roses here. It feels like that. It feels like that. Now we got enchantment. Now I'm wigging out too because this came up in the singles reading too, enchantment, right? With this oceanic sailboat, lighthouse, mermaid, siren song energy. And then you have the sea serpent here. See where I'm going with this? There's something here about, I'm hearing sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset. There's something here about night and day. You know, this person or opportunity, again, I have this feeling, it could be either like across a body of water from you, or at least not in your neighborhood. I think it's going to require either a move or communicating long distance somehow. I don't feel like this is around the corner. I just don't. I don't mean around the corner as in soon. I mean around the corner geographically, okay? Again, it's going to be different for everybody, but it's either technically a bit of distance away from you, or it's something where it feels like a lot further than it is. Because they're showing me Scuttle from The Little Mermaid, where Scuttle was using the telescope to look at it, but he had it reversed. And so he's like, oh, mermaid off the port bow. And then he puts the telescope down and Ariel's like right in his face. He's like, whoa, that was a fast swim, right? Objects in the mirror appear further away than they actually are. See where I'm going with this? Hawaii too. I'm picking up Hawaii for somebody. Hawaii. Wow. Sailboat, I'm Coming Home by Leon Bridges, and River by Leon Bridges. Aries, I am really a bit flabbergasted and excited for you guys. It feels like you're about to hit several home runs, and I'm really happy for you. And, you know, just as a last note, again, you misunderstood the shots that you don't take. And once you take it, whether that's putting an intention out there for me, right? Because there's always something that we want to work on, that we want to manifest. It's going to bring something that seemed to be moving slowly to you very, very quickly. This could be you literally applying for someone, reaching out to someone, or, you know, a job or opportunity, or really manifesting a change or upgrade in some way. Okay? Okay, my beautiful Aries, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching this. I really hope that it helped and resonated. If so, please let me know in the comments below. I would just love that. I'm going to be right back here with your neat overviews. And also, guess what? In 2.5 weeks, I will have reached my 1-year anniversary on YouTube. It's very exciting. So I'm going to be announcing a very special giveaway, the likes of which I've never done before. So I'm really excited about that. And with that being said, beautiful emperors and empresses and beautiful Aries fire folk far and wide, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, just thank you for being you, and be well. Until next time.